All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. Happy New Year. Today's video, I want to do a recap of 2021 in the Maneos compounding machine. So as you can see here, I have medium opened. I changed from doing my monthly essays on Seeking Alpha to medium because Seeking Alpha no longer allows blog posts. They're only allowing articles. So I just shifted it over here to medium. So this last paragraph here really kind of details how the year went. I started the year December 31st, January 1st, with about $882,871.95. I ended the year at 1.25986 and 65 cents. So I had an increase of $369,114.70, which is about a 41% return. The thing about that, a couple things. First of all, that's an excellent year. Very, very happy with that. That 369 though isn't all capital appreciation. Some is capital addition. I did a cash out refi and put about 150. Also did some dollar cost averaging in the beginning of the year. But nonetheless, for me, everything I do boils down to compound interest. And so when you're doing things like dollar cost averaging or big cash infusions, you're essentially rolling the snowball further and further down the hill. So again, an excellent showing for 2021, and we've been in a, frankly, we've been in a bull market the last few years, despite COVID, right? So everyone's a genius in a bull market, as the saying goes. So I've just been kind of riding some of my funds up. We'll see what 2022 has in store. The other thing I wanted to discuss, and it's definitely a potent thing here in my investing account. So you see here, I'm on the Maneos compounding machine homepage. You see all the kind of figures. I've contributed 763. This is the one about 1.25 value. Total return since May of 2019 is 64. CAGR is 21. And again, this was actually really high. This CAGR was like 28, 29, 30. And then when I had that big cash infusion of 150,000, it brought my CAGR down 7 or 8 percentage points. Obviously, the end of the year, so you're going to have a lot of dividends coming off, and so on and so forth. So a great month and monthly income. But this is where it starts to get fun and liberating in a way. You see here that the year-to-date income in the Maneos compounding machine was $66,403. And that's a combination of a couple things. It's dividends, option premium, and share lending. Those are the three main components, income components. Now, I had a great beginning part of the year in option premium. That's tailed off a little bit because some of my what I use, the wheel strategy or ping pong strategy, some of that has been locked up a little bit. So I haven't, there were periods where I was making 8,000-10,000 a month, each and every month, month in and month out for a while. And that's slowed down a little bit. I'm still making, a couple months ago I made like 2,000. So we'll see in January where it ends up. But so that was a big contributor of having that massive success in the option premium in the first half of the year. And then also the dividends, but what's cool about it is it's 66,000. So that's something where, imagine in 5 years, 8 years, 10 years, where that could be. That could be 100,000, 120, 150, who knows. And the beautiful part about that is that at a certain point in my brokerage accounts, I could turn off the drip, meaning all of the dividends that are coming off, all the option premiums used to make new purchases. And so that's really accelerating the principle of compounding. But if I just uncheck the drip, it's something I almost could live on, once you cross into that six figures. So that's just a really cool figure there for me to look at. At 42, imagine at 45, 47, 48. And the way this works is sometimes in big market crashes, I believe the overall dividend yield of my portfolio right now is like 2.8, 2.9%. And in big market crashes, my dividend yield could go up to 3.5, 4, 4.5%, which could be quite interesting. So yeah, so that's kind of basically it for the recap of 2021. I mean, it was an excellent year in the stock market. The other thing that I wanted to do is just kind of a composer update. So let's go into Alpaca. And here we are coming up here. There we go. And so you can see in Alpaca, I am just above 154,000. My cost basis there is 152. So total return in that, let's do 154,199 divided by 152 minus 1. So it's like a 1.4% return. I really started going live on that, with all of my funds mid-December. So it's only a few weeks where I had a lot of my funds rolling, but that's still up, which is nice. And the cool thing is here, if we shrink my screen today, actually, I guess it's because the first trading day of the year, a lot of the yearly rebalances and quarterly rebalances happened. So if we go here to activities, you look here. So today, January 3rd, these are the buys and sells. And remember, for those of you who follow, let's go 100 rows. Those of you who follow my channel, you know that Composer allows all this to happen in an automated fashion. So I didn't do anything for any of these trades, over 100 actually. This is just Composer syncing with Alpaca and a lot of the rebalancing and the calculations happening and then decisions made on those calculations. But you can see today I had over 100 trades. You see the date here, 1-3, and we're going all the way down, still on 1-3, still on 1-3, and I did it on 100 rows here. So look at that. All this happened in an automated fashion. There it is, 100 rows, still on 1-3. So a lot of activity in the brokerage account today in Alpaca. We got the yearly rebalances and such. So that's just a cool little side note. And yeah, that's pretty much it for today. Just wanted to do a quick sort of end of the year update and a little bit of an update in Composer, and have some questions coming in that I'll answer in the next few videos. Still recovering, almost fully recovered. The breathing's still a little off from COVID, but it's definitely trending positive. So that's pretty much it, guys. Appreciate all the comments, questions, subscribes. Take care. Ciao.